Hey guys, and welcome back to night 6 of my 7 Nights of Fright.
Okay, I'm starting off with my NYX setting spray, and then I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl concealer, and I'm just applying that to my eyelids as a base coat before I apply my eyeshadow. And I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. Next, I'm taking this brown color in my Morphe palette, and I'm just applying that to both lids just to set my eyeshadow. So for my Beetlejuice look tonight, I'm doing a smoky purple eye look. So I'm starting off with this lavender color that was in the Urba Decay Vice palette. So I'm just taking that and I'm just going to apply that from my crease and work all the way up into my brow bone. Then I'm taking from the same palette, I'm going to take this darker purple and I'm applying that to my crease. And I'm just going to blend that from the outwards of my eyes inward. Next, I'm taking a really dark, deep purple and I'm going to apply that to my lids. And I'm going to apply a lot so that way that color really pops and it's really pigmented on my lids. And that way you can see it. Then I'm just taking some black and I'm just going to apply a tiny little dot to my crease and I'm going to blend that outwards just to give it more of a dramatic effect. Then I'm taking my CoverGirl foundation. I'm just going to apply that with a wet beauty blender and blend that all throughout my face. Then I'm going in with my favorite concealer and I'm applying that all over to my cupid's bow, my chin, bridge of my nose, and under my eyes. Then taking that same beauty blender, I'm just going to go ahead and start blending that out. So now I'm going to set my concealer. So I use the Ben Nye setting powder and it's in the color banana, and I just apply that to the same areas that I apply my concealer. I let my concealer sit for about 2 to 3 minutes and then I just go ahead and I'm going to buff that out afterwards. So Beetlejuice had a lot of like green on his face, so I'm taking this green paint that was in this paint palette from Wet n Wild and I'm going to contour with it. So I didn't want to mess up my good beauty blender, so I had an extra one, so I'm going to go ahead and blend out with this one instead. So just to add more green, I just took this green eyeshadow and I just added more green all over my face, to the sides of my nose, on the corner of my lips, because I remember Beetlejuice, he had like these nasty little green just marks all over him and like grass stains. So that's what I was going for. So I started just blending that out and just adding a lot of green to my face. So I'm just going to add a little bit more purple underneath both eyes to my waterline just to make my eyes pop out just a little bit more. So for my lips, I'm going to use Cyber as a lip liner, and it's a really dark, deep purple. So I'm going to use that to line my lips. Then I'm taking this Wet n Wild Wet the Spooky color, and it's a purple lipstick, and I'm just going to apply that to my lips on the inside. Next, I'm just adding some blush to my cheeks, and then I'm going to add some highlight above my cheek areas. Side note, this highlight, you guys, is bomb. Like, I feel like I used this in all my makeup looks this week. I think I have. I really do. And this is like my favorite highlight. I think I use it every day, all the time. Whenever I do my makeup looks, I love this highlight. So next, I'm just going to color in my eyebrows, and I'm going to use this green paint from this face palette paint. So at this point, my makeup look is pretty much done. I was just playing around, just adding more green to my face so that way when I take pictures, it really shows up on camera. Also, I have a wig cap on this video. I forgot to mention in the beginning because I'm going to be wearing a wig. Speaking of, now let me go back. It's another little story time. So I got this wig from Walmart. I had bought green spray paint, as you see here. I sprayed the spray paint on the hair and nothing came up. Like, I was so mad, so devastated. Well, not really devastated, but I was so annoyed because it's the second issue I had with the spray paint. So I decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make this work some way or another. I didn't know what I was about to do. So I just started cutting the hair because I knew Beetlejuice, he didn't have long hair. So I just started cutting the wig, cutting the hair as much as possible, getting it to, you know, a shape, size, a length that I like. Then I took paint. So that same paint that's on my face, I applied that to the wig. I'm like, I'm gonna make this work some type of way. So I literally just was like, just use the paint that's in this palette. So his hair was like, you know, gray and green. So thank goodness that this palette had gray paint in it. So I started putting the gray to the roots, and then I just kind of blended out the green at the tips. And I really wanted the green to show, so I made sure I added the green in areas that it would show up in the picture. Like, I didn't really care how the back looked, because again, this is not like I'm going anywhere for a Halloween party. It's literally just to take pictures so that way you guys can see the final look. But yeah, this is really like a just DIY. Like, I'm so surprised that I even did this, like that I thought to even do this. So I found this moss at Dollar Tree, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is perfect. So I took some tape and I kind of rolled it and stuck it on my lip, and I just took just a little bit of the moss and just applied that to the corner of my lips, and then I did another section onto above my eyebrow. And then I took these fake bugs and I kind of taped them all over my chest so that way it would stay on, because I wanted it to look like I just rolled out of the grave. So this is the final look of my Beetlejuice. So the shirt and socks I got from Shein, the bodysuit I ordered from Forever 21, and the shorts I already had, and the bugs and stuff, you know, Dollar Tree. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys tomorrow, my last night of my 7 Nights of Fright.